you can talk to me. Until then, ain't nothing going. Call who you need to call, do what you need to do. Ain't nothing happening. No money, no beers. So what you think it's an issue with the milk or?
Maybe because they just switched the caramel to the milk.
That's your rubble.
I know you. Shut up. I know you.
Ain't no mystery about
I know you though.
Man,
I know you though. I know you.
I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas. His ass going to prison.
Bro, what do you be looking at? What you be looking at? Hey. You falling over, Captain.
A lot of people hit me up like, King, I know you tired. You ain't getting no sleep. And the truth be told, before this little I ain't been getting no sleep. You know what I'm saying? I just been outside working. Lifestyle. You know, lifestyle just lifing. You know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep.
I'm gonna make this the greatest gangster of all times. I will raise this child to torture you the way that you tortured me. I promise you, there will be an indictment in this young one.
The headline hit like a siren. T.I. is suing his own son, King Harris, for full custody of his grandson. Not a family talk. Not a quiet intervention. Court papers, leaked, shared, debated, allegedly asking a judge to call King unfit and hand the baby over to the grandparents. If that's true, it's the nuclear option. A father telling the world his son can't keep a child safe. Online, the story wrote itself. Screenshots, commentary videos, and 1,000 hot takes about legacy, pride, and a baby caught between two Harrises. Quick favor before we dive in. If you're into deep dives like this, tap like and subscribe. It tells the algorithm to push these breakdowns to you first, and it really helps the channel.
So motherfucking 12 pull up and they say, hey, who do you belong to? Who raised their hand? Somebody got to raise their hand. I've been seeing him around too here a lot. You gonna raise your own hand? I've been seeing him around too. Huh? Well, when you got when y'all got drunk around those legal guns, that called it's not possession of a firearm and commission of a crime, sir. That is a felony. Thank you.
Just became a father, so I got 2 grandchildren now.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, I got 2 granddaughters. I got a grandson on the way.
Wow.
King's about to have a son.
King's about to have a son. Congrats.
Yeah.
To understand a move this extreme, you have to rewind through the public mess. People didn't invent their concerns out of thin air. They watched a reel of red flags. A late-night diner blow-up that made entitlement look fashionable.
Stop talking to me. This ain't your restaurant. This ain't your restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name? My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. File show. What? On game what? On game what? Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here.
A sweet side clash at an NFL game that turned generational tension into a spectacle.
Make him look better. He's he know not true. Silver spoon. I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, Tiff used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight.
You cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You used to hold your breath.
Every day.
I know you.
Ain't no mystery, man.
I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business.
And later a traffic stop that snowballed into cuffs after officers said they smelled trouble.
What you want to do? You want to take my dad off my head?
Yes, sir.
There's one in the head.
Does your buddy have one as well?
Put some guns in here.
All right, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You got to take.
There's no safety.
take the
Okay.
clip out.
Well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. I'm just set this down right here. Dude, step out for me. Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. All right, right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest. We're gonna be at the church. All right, I appreciate you being cool now. We're just gonna take a look at this information, make sure it's valid.
I ain't sure about this.
Just take a step to the side for me. Hey, boss, you don't have any firearms on you?
I do, but it's concealed.
Okay, just leave it where it's at. You cool? You cool, man? Just
For sure.
stand by.
Saw a piece on the hip and found a missed court date warrant. Those aren't whispers. Those are moments on camera. If you're a grandfather who's done time and climbed out of the rubble, those clips don't feel like gossip. They feel like forecasts.
Hitting me and getting in my comments, telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son? Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas? His ass going to prison. If you got to keep this up, his ass going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out.
It was supposed to be a game. It turned into a public audit of childhood. Silver spoon. I didn't grow up soft. Voices rose. Pride snapped. Arms wrapped. Someone hit post. Suddenly, a private argument about respect and reality lived in every feed.
Crazy. God damn.
Snap back, King. Get right. He's so cute.
Hey, cutie. Hey,
How you doing? You having a
got
good
your
day?
robo?
Yeah, he did. Well, it was
It dropped.
It wasn't just embarrassing, it rewired the narrative. From that day, a lot of people stopped seeing a rebellious artist and started seeing a son sprinting toward a wall his father already hit years ago. Months later, the bodycam footage surfaced and confirmed the worst optics. A near collision with a cruiser, a telltale odor in the air, a visible holster, and paperwork from a date that never happened. The details traveled fast because they were simple and simple sticks. What doesn't travel is the quiet after, the baby gear at home, the bottle schedule thrown off by legal calls, the grandfather's stare that says, I know exactly where this ends. That stare is where talk of custody begins. Here's what the comment sections miss. Fatherhood flips your life at light speed. It adds gravity to every step. At first, King glowed. There's a softness in your face when your kid grips a finger like it's the whole world. And for a while, he lived in that glow. The family leaned in hard. Grandparents beaming. A tiny bundle who turned a room full of tough talkers into mush. But babies don't care about your image. They only care that you're steady, fed, rested, present. If chaos has been your brand, fatherhood demands a rebrand overnight. The persona that feeds engagement rarely feeds a child. T.I. and Tiny have already raised a full spectrum of personalities. They know touring schedules and homework, cameras, and consequences. When they hold their grandson, they're not thinking about press. They're thinking about pattern breaks. Stability over sizzle because they remember what instability costs. Around them, the extended family moves like scaffolding. Rides, meals, spare cribs, relief shifts. If a custody push is real, it isn't about punishment, it's about building a calm orbit for a kid who didn't choose any of this. When King and a friend flashed hardware in a music video setup, two veteran fathers stepped in and shut it down. Not for content, for survival. T.I. didn't preach, he pointed to outcomes. One bad second can erase a year of progress. One careless frame can show up in the worst possible room. The warning was simple. If the props look too real, the consequences do, too. Boozy echoed the same point from the angle of someone who's seen the ride from hype to handcuffs. To older heads, that moment read as love. A hard stop for men who refused to watch their boys learn the way they did. To some younger watchers, it felt like a vibe kill. Like elders who don't get it. But the truth is less romantic. When a clip lives forever, the context doesn't. A judge won't hear the ad lib, won't read the caption, won't care that it was just for the video. And if there's even a whisper of custody in the air, those frames become talking points nobody wants to debate. King didn't flip the table or storm off. Pride rarely explodes in the room. It hardens later, in DMs, in subtweets, in a stubborn promise to do it my way. That's the danger window. After the lecture, you either take the exit or double down. If you double down, the next stop is never a surprise. Only the timing is. King's tug of war is about two different clocks. Identity runs on public time, drops, premieres, comments in the moment. Responsibility runs on private time, feeding schedules, doctor visits, rent due on the first, not whenever a video clears. Identity wants an audience. Responsibility wants receipts. One feed will crown you for a bar. The other keeps score with canceled noise complaints and a baby sleeping 8 hours straight. People close to the situation point to flashes that feel genuine. His smile softening when the baby babbles, the calm that replaces his usual edge when he's holding a bottle. Those moments don't invalidate the reckless clips, but they complicate the picture. You can love your kid and still be unprepared. The bridge between those two truths is routine. And routine isn't glamorous. It's the opposite, boring excellence repeated until it turns into trust. If King leans into that, the public won't notice at first. The family will. The child will. Courts, if they ever matter, will. Because when responsibility stacks day after day, it becomes a shield. No caption can out-argue it. Every saga has a hinge, and this is it. If the custody chatter has any legs, every post becomes a potential exhibit. A heated live at 2 a.m. isn't just a bad look, it's a data point. The wrong crowd in the wrong room at the wrong time, another data point. Even petty scuffles, the kind people forget by morning, can tilt a future evaluation toward unstable. Flip the script. Imagine 90 days of stillness. No rants, no taunts, no accidental cameos that need a lawyer to explain. Imagine a calendar where exchanges happen on time, messages stay respectful, and receipts show diapers, daycare, and doctor bills covered without reminders. Imagine a studio schedule that ends before midnight and a ride home without surprises. None of that trends, but all of it shifts momentum. The next move will say more than any statement. Choose noise, and the plot writes itself. Choose stillness, and the plot gets boring, in the best way possible. If King wants a long game, boring is secretly the superpower. To understand T.I.'s firmness, rewind to the years most people only know through headlines. He has lived the cost of bravado, and the price of being unprepared when the room turns cold. That's why his tone doesn't wobble. It isn't about image, it's about survival math learned the hard way. Tiny balances that edge with quiet architecture. She's the planner. Who's picking up, who's dropping off, what's on the list, what's missing from the diaper bag. She's the one who can make chaos small. Grandparent energy hits different because it's part love and part second chance. They're not trying to raise a legend. They're trying to raise a peaceful childhood. Around them, the extended family moves like a relay team. Someone cooks, someone drives, someone holds the baby so someone else can sleep. It's not glamorous, but it prevents wild nights from becoming lifelong problems. If any formal process ever starts, this is the foundation they'll point to, a track record of steadiness. But even without a filing, that's the mission. Keep the baby's world calm enough that grown-up storms feel distant, not daily. Take away the memes, and there's a young man trying to prove two things at once, that he's his own artist and that he's a present father. The first chase rewards noise. The second rewards patience. He says he didn't grow up soft. That belief powers his posture. But any room with a crib in it will test that belief and ask for proof measured in hours, not quotes. There's a way forward that doesn't require public confessionals or dramatic rebrands. It looks like this. Keep the circle small and useful. Let elders mentor without turning every check-in into content. Be unreachable to chaos and reachable to your kid. On mic, homecraft. Off mic, honor commitments. Replace the you'll see energy with here's what I handled. Rent, appointments, bedtimes met, weekends planned, no surprises. It doesn't read like a soundtrack, but it sounds like adulthood. Co-parenting isn't a vibe, it's logistics. Two calendars that don't care about fame. If both sides want peace, the blueprint is simple and strict. Neutral communication, shared apps for exchanges, written agreements for holidays, and a hard rule. No using the child to score points. Families that win at this game talk less about rights and more about needs. Needs are boring. Sleep, safety, predictability. But when those are met, the rest of life gets easier. For King, this is also the fastest way to change the narrative. Every smooth handoff is a small win. Every on-time pickup is a deposit into a bank called credibility. Stack enough of those and even critics quiet down. The story stops being "can he handle it?" and turns into "he's handling it." No legal lecture here, just reality. Formal disputes look at patterns, not promises. The pattern judges like is stable housing, clean schedules, respectful co-parenting, and no smoke around substances, violence, or reckless scenes. The pattern they question is volatility, constant moving pieces, late night drama, and circles that invite trouble. If King ever faces that scrutiny, the smartest preparation isn't a statement, it's a binder. Proof of payments, proof of attendance, proof of planning. Character letters from people who see the daily grind, not the Instagram highlight. A therapist or counselor on record, showing he's building tools and using them. If the rumors never turn real, that binder still wins. It becomes the private record of a man growing up in public. Here's the line that matters. The public blow-ups are real. The diner confrontation that made entitlement a talking point. The stadium clash that turned private tension into a spectacle. The traffic stop whose footage traveled farther than any statement. Those happened. Everyone saw them. What's not confirmed by major outlets, as of now, is the claim that T.I. has formally sued for full custody of his grandson. The court document chatter mostly lives on commentary channels and social posts, loud, dramatic, and unverified. If paperwork appears, the record will speak. If it doesn't, the truth still shows up in the same quiet places. On-time exchanges, paid bills, sleepy baby smiles, and a house where the loudest sound at night is a sound machine, not an argument. In the end, legacy won't be decided by headlines. It'll be decided by habits, boring, consistent, protective. Choose those, and this story finds its peace. Ignore them, and the next chapter writes itself. Who do you think's going to be the next person in the limelight? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get the latest celebrity news and updates. I'll see y'all on the next one.